So remember, Kamikaze is about a kamikaze pilot who turns back because of nature, and he is shamed. In my Year 10 class, we were teaching this poem, and I gave this quotation: "The dark shoals of fishes flashing silver as their bellies swiveled towards the sun." And my Year 10 class said, could that silver be armour? And could the fish be samurai? Because we'd already talked about the links to the kamikaze pilots and the samurai Bushido tradition. So it's true. In Japan, koi carp are symbolic of samurai warriors. The perseverance of koi as they swim upward in rivers is linked to samurai bravery. It is believed that when koi are caught, they face the sword as samurai warriors do, by lying still and accepting death with courage. So when the kamikaze pilot looks down and sees these fish, and sees the silver, and sees their free spirit, sees their independence, sees their dignity, then he could maybe think, is that the true samurai spirit? Is what I'm doing wrong and unnatural? And these koi carp warriors in nature, are those the true warriors? These warriors in nature. And think about how you could link that perhaps to the peak in the prelude. Think about the forces in Storm on the Island. What represents the true warrior spirit, or the true power of nature? So the fish are the symbol of the samurai. That's a more unusual interpretation, and like I said, I have my Year 10 class to thank for that. This image links to what the whole message of the poem is about. So it goes back to the memory the pilot has of him and his brother. Him and his brother are on the beach waiting for their father's boat, and they see cairns of pearl grey pebbles, and they build their pebbles up to see who could withstand the longest the turbulent inrush of breakers. So the waves smash down the pebbles. This represents the whole poem, because the kamikaze pilot is going to kill himself. And before there were gravestones, and it may still happen now, people would use cairns, people would use piles of stones as gravestones, as grave markers. And the waves smash the cairns down. So nature, the power of nature, prevents death. The water destroying the cairns is a microcosm, that means a small symbol of the whole thing. Another top tip, Kamikaze is about being indoctrinated, and think of it in terms of trios. Think of the poems in clusters of 3 is a really, really good idea. So in Kamikaze, he has a shaven head full of powerful incantations. In London, there's mind-forged manacles, again to do with indoctrination. And in checking out my history, you bandage up me eye with me own history, blind me to me own identity. All of that is about indoctrination, not understanding the truth because your head is full of lies or control or systems or rules that you can't break free from. And secondly, another trio is defiance. So there's indoctrination and there's defiance. So from Kamikaze, we have our samurai fish. From London, a wander through each charted street. So in his own way, he's rebelling against the organisation of the charted streets. And in checking out my history, I carving out my identity. So he does free himself at the end. So this has been at Teach Smith. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like and subscribe. Please check out my other videos. I hope that you find this helpful. If you have any questions about poetry, about the exam, about any of the other exams, I'd be happy to answer them in the comments. I really want this channel to be helpful to my students and all other students that watch it. So thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.